What is going on, guys? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. First day of the New York session and second day of Asian session. Hope everybody had a good day. We are rocking live here for tonight. Couple good setups. A couple really good setups, actually, that I'm looking at right now. So we'll see how those go, but I definitely have some good setups in mind. I'm going to move this over here. I think it makes me sound a little clearer. Anyway, like I said, I hope everybody's having a good day. Just going to wait for one more guy here, but as you can see on this AUD NZD chart, we have a nice bull flag here, bull pennant. Really nice one here. Break above right here. We could sell up to the top. Euro CHF with the buy signal coming in. Euro CHF with the buy signal is pretty big. I really like that trade. It looks really promising. I like this trade though a lot. This buy trade right here. And then GJ, I like GJ sells. It doesn't meet all of our rules though, but the resistance at this point has gone back since 14 days ago. So almost an entire 2 weeks of resisting that area. So that's why I have that marked up. That's why I have that marked up. So I've got a couple charts that I like. The 4 hour on this and the day on this are iffy. I would have liked this to be a red wick rather than like a body, but it's not terrible. AUD NZD on the 4 hour chart looks like a solid buy. It looks like it's rejecting pretty hard there. That's the 4 hour chart, excuse me. I'd like to break this fair value gap, especially on the one. Looks like the 1 hour is just having a tough time breaking this fair value gap that we have there. I'm actually going to delete that. Okay. Multiple accounts. I just have one YouTube account, but I have 2 streams going right now. The vertical stream and the horizontal stream. The horizontal stream is for people watching. No, this is not a prop firm. Absolutely not. No, I just do education and mentorship, and I trade on my own. All my trades I take live. I take for the community. So everything that's on YouTube is free. Yeah, no, this is not a prop firm at all. This is just my strategy you're seeing on screen here. That is it. Nice to meet you, though, Parima? Hopefully I said that. Parimal? No, it's got to be Parim Alvats, right? Nah, I probably said that wrong. Sorry if I butchered your name. Yeah, we're just very, very early into this session right now, waiting to see what happens. GJ? Oh, man, it hasn't done much recently, though, you know what I mean? At least all it did was take us out once this week. It took us out once. What's up, Landon? How you doing, man? Yeah, we're going to see what happens here. I like these buy signals, though, that we're getting. It's a pretty strong uptrend. I want to see a little further into this hour. It's stuck in between. It's Parimal. All right, nice to meet you, man. Only trade Euro USD. So you must trade more of the London session then, because Euro USD is typically more London session. I trade Asian into London. It just depends. I was going to do New York this morning, decided not to. Had to work on some business stuff, but what's going on, Landon? What was that Euro AUD trade from this morning I was looking at with Adele? Oh, nice. Yeah, it's 3 p.m. for you. It is not for me. It is 3 a.m. for me. If we can get a break above this level right here, this 1.21643 level, we would look to take buys here. Yeah, I'm in the U.S. I'm in Florida. Yeah, man. I am. Yeah, it's on your side, though. What is it, 7 a.m. there? Yeah. So you're in tomorrow. It's the 28th for you, isn't it? Singapore, nice. Would love to visit there. I like NZD CAD too for buys. There's like no volume because they would have to break this. USD JPY looks like it's actually going to come down here. It's kind of up on this pedestal after a break of structure on the way up, which is interesting. Because you've got essentially there's your channel. You had your break of structure. If it holds above this fair value gap, we could see it push up to the upside here. Very plausible. No, it's really my own strategy. It's a mix of an EMA ribbon, a fair value gaps, and just support and resistance. So like, it's a mix of my own kind of strategy with a couple things taken from different other ones. I've been trading for like 15 years there. This is on the hour. I'm not actually looking at a buy yet on this one, to be quite honest with you. I don't really like USD JPY right now, and there's no volume in it. AUD NZD is what I'm waiting for. This chart on the 1 hour right here and the 4 hour. If we get a close above here, if we knock out this fair value gap, I'd be really happy with taking a buy here for, up to 30-something pips. I was even looking at the 1 minute, to be honest with you guys. I know I typically don't trade the 1 minute. But there's your buy signal on the 1 minute. We got a buy signal. So we have a full candle closure above the EMA ribbon. We have a confirmed uptrend. We have a reversal at a key zone. And we have a candle closure that created a fair value gap above the EMA ribbon. That's our rules right there. So You know what? AUDNZD. I think we take a buy here. Wait another minute or two. Yeah, we'll wait another minute or two to see what happens. Yeah, it is. I agree with you. Yeah, the support's right here, but you're running into a fair value gap that's been respected for roughly 6 hours. Andrew. Fit with Sandy, what's going on? How are you? Yeah, you have a huge support right here. You got it drawn there in yellow. You are at a major support. Hasn't broken below this since the 23rd. Since the 23rd. And you have kind of like a bullish pennant forming. So if we can get a break above with a retest, I'd go for that. Here's the deal with Forex and futures. Like, futures is a little bit more volatile. Forex is typically a little bit calmer. News affects both of them. But yes, Andrew, I agree with you. The trading conditions in all of Q1 have been absolutely abysmal. Where do I think the resistance is? The resistance is right here, where I have my yellow line drawn, or my yellow zone. That's your resistance zone right there. I mean, your first resistance would be 1.21868. Your second's going to be 1.21927, and then the top is 1.22. Yeah, I haven't seen trading conditions this bad in a long time. I agree with you there. We still have squeaked out a couple good weeks. Have definitely had a couple bad ones. Yeah, it's just like, it's tough. And we talk about it on every stream, like what we're going through right now. It's not something that's normal, you know? It's like not normal at all. Can't predict what's going to happen during a possible war. Yeah, that'd be my TP as well. I would have several TPs. I typically like to do 3, but if we were to draw it up here, you'd have... Let me see, actually... Yeah, TP1 would be here, and TP2 would be... Oops, sorry. TP2 would be there, and TP3 would be the top. Those would be my take profits if we were to get in this trade. Let me move it over so you can see the numbers. There you go. You can see the green numbers on the side here of what my take profits would be. I'm with you there, Fit with Sandy. 100% in agreement. Yeah, I mean, right here. I think you and I just use different terminology. I don't really look at it like that. I just look at it as support and resistance, and whether the candle closure is above or below the EMA ribbon, and whether there's a fair value gap being served as a resistance or a support. Like, that's it. Try and keep it simple. Obviously, there's parts of the rules that can change based off market conditions, but like, the system is pretty set. Like, set in the way it's supposed to be. There's just many different ways to do it, you know what I mean? Like, there's not one way to trade. There's many different ways to trade. And I think that's where a lot of people get caught up, is they're like, oh, you don't do it this way. Well, okay, you can do it whichever way you want, as long as you're profitable. Yeah, I know, Andrew. Me too, man. 40, 50 pips, no problem. It's not like that anymore. It is not like that at all anymore. It used to be. AUD with the volume still, but I'm not liking it until I see it close above. I do like the NZD buys though. Actually, like 100% love that. You only got really 13 pips to go though. At most, you'd have.
Allergies are funny. I finally found my perfect sport, golf.
All right, so Bitcoin. Let me put NZD as a buy. I like that. Bitcoin. Let's take a look on the 4-hour. It broke below the EMA ribbon. So to me, it's on a downtrend, but it looks like on the day chart. Yeah, day chart's bearish too. It kind of capped itself at that 79K area. 79.495, 79,500. It kind of capped itself there, and it's been dropping since. As you can see here and here, it rejected it. So it's got two different rejections there. I think it could fill down to this zone right here, which would be like right above 100, like 75K. But it's still on a bullish pattern, like it's obviously on an uptrend. You guys can all see it's a pretty strong uptrend there. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's hard to tell. It depends. The overall time frames, almost all of them are bullish, except for when you look at the 1 hour. It had a huge break of structure and a retest. So like you see where we got the sell signal right here was because you had a break of structure and a retest. You got the sell signal. Now you had another break of structure and it's retesting the EMA ribbon again. And it could sell down further to this point, and this point. Those would be my take profit 1, 2, and 3. I don't even think it's 80K, man. I think it's 79.5. I know $500 difference, but for buys or for sells? Oh, sell one, it's going down. Yeah, for sells. Nasty FX. Well, we're our top charts right now. I like AUD buys, to be quite honest with you. I like AUD buys with those take profits there. And GJ was looking good for sells, but I don't really like it anymore. NZD looks great for buys, but there's not a lot of room. So if you're going to do it, it's got to be like a scalp on the 1 hour time frame here. You got to use some high lots because you only have 19 pips to the top. You know what I mean? But it looks great for the buys. It broke the we had the EMA ribbon flip, which gave us the uptrend. You had a break and retest of it. You had another break and retest of it. Now it looks like it's going to continue upward with this fair value gap formed here and here. So to me, it looks like a nice buy. And that would make sense if you're taking anything else with USD buys. USD as the secondary pair. Euro JPY looks like it could be a buy as well. It's still kind of in a weird zone. I like this for a buy right here on Euro JPY too. But again, it's still inside the EMA ribbon. We haven't got a bullish fair value gap above, so what's up, Adele? Good to see you. I didn't know if you were going to make it or not. Fit with Chetri, thanks for the sub. Alan Pablo, thanks for the sub. All right, let's see what we got though. A lot of buys that we're looking at tonight instead of sells. If we can consolidate above this zone and break through this high, we can take buys on the 5-minute on NZD USD. Jose, what's going on, man? How are you? Hope you're having a good day, man. Hope you're having a good day. Euro GBP, let's take a look. What time frame are you using? Yeah, what time frame there, Jose? Oh, 5-minute. Drop to retest this fair value gap right here. Is that what you're looking at? Or just retest this ribbon? It could, yeah. It's not a terrible analysis, sorry. I just don't love this fair value gap right here on the 4-hour. I don't love it. It's rejected us for 5 days, but you could certainly scalp up to it. I know it's not something we've talked about a lot, but you got 13 pips up to it. Yeah, man, I've had Panera bread many a times. AUDJPY is the other one we got to look at. AUDJPY. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The problem is, where is the next zone here? That's what I don't like. Where is the next zone? It's nowhere to be found. Let me go to the week chart. It just hasn't been this high ever. The last time it was this high was in the 1990s on AUDJPY. So, kind of tough to say. I don't want to be the guinea pig to go after this new high for a 3-decade high right there, just for 5 pips. I still think GJ is going to sell off, but just because of its current height. Still no movement on AUD NZD there. And we had a little bit of retracement on NZD USD. Haven't gotten any movement from Euro CHF, and NZD CAD is also not really moving. Euro JPY definitely showing some bullish momentum, but not something that I would want to get in quite yet. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. I drew out the trend line too here on Euro CHF because I mean, this is the trend it's on, you know what I mean? So that wick's kind of an outlier, but you get the point. I could see it, you know, come up to what state are you in again, Andrew? Like 17, 18, 20 pips. To the top would be 26 pips to the previous high. That was 10 days ago. Oh, yeah, get the heck out of there, man. I don't know what you're doing there. I don't know what you're doing there. AUDNZD is going to let us know what the heck it's thinking. Land is in Wyoming. Nice. I'm in Florida. I feel you there, man. Yeah, I'm not really about the superficial stuff anymore, you know what I mean? The gauges there? Oh, that's just on TradingView. That just shows the technicals for the day, the 4 hour, the 1 hour. I only really care about the summary, the one in the middle. But when they all align with your strategy, it's just another check on the box to say, all right, we're headed in the right direction here. You know what I mean? It's nothing special. It's on TradingView. I just like to reference it sometimes. What kind of consolidation is that? Hour and 45 minutes stuck in between two fair value gaps. Right here and right here. Price is just stuck right here. But we'll see what happens here. We just gotta wait a little bit. It's just too early. On the 4 hour, I really do like the AUDNZD trade. We gotta see it flip bullish for one, and have it break this fair value gap right here because it's at a very key support, very key support. We got, let's see. Oh, I did not mean to do that. What is it to the bottom to that? Oh, it's only 17. So you'd be risking on a NZD USD buy, you'd be risking 18 to make 18. It'd be like right at a 1-to-1 ratio. It'd be right at it. No, there's not much. This morning there were a couple big moves. What was it? Euro AUD is the only thing that I would have taken this morning. And it would have been perfectly off this break and retest. AUD CHF. Let's see. Welcome there, Kermit. I don't even think I have that one on here. Might have to add that actually. It's not typically one that I trade. Let's take a look. AUD CHF. Are you looking at a buy there? All right, well, let's draw our zones here. So your 4-hour zone, your 4-hour support is kind of right here, to be honest with you. Where is yours? See, here's the problem that I have with pairs like this. All right, so the last time we were here at this price was March of 2025. Okay, so it's not totally out of reach. It's not totally out of reach. But your next zone is essentially like up here. So if we go to the 1 hour, yeah, I mean, we got the buy signal. I love the trade. I don't like being up this high, but I do like the trade. You could possibly get 13 pips out of it. It's not a bad analysis there. I just don't like that we haven't been here in so long. You know what I mean? It's been a long time since we were at that area on the chart at that price. So that's the only thing that makes me a little nervous. That's the only thing that makes me a little nervous. Oops, sorry guys. Land in GBP USD. Yeah, so I had that one marked for a possible buy. 4 hour looks like it could be a buy too, but it also could come down and retest this EMA ribbon, which I wouldn't want to see if we were going to get in it. It's still got... Yeah, no problem. Because, like, you only have... If it does come down to retest, you're looking at 18 pips, but your upside is roughly 40. So you'd have a positive RR. It's a decent-looking trade. Your next point of resistance is going to be about 9 to 12 pips away. So you don't have any major news on any U.S. pairs until the 29th. So you'd be okay to hold it for a day or two. Everything's just tentative with this. Like, we got to see what happens with this this ceasefire proposal, because nothing, without that happening, everyone's sitting on their hands. You're in a sell on GBP USD? It's not a bad sell on the low time frames. It's not a bad sell on the low time frames at all. Specifically the 15-minute. If it can reject this, you could definitely look for sells for possibly 8 pips to 12 pips to 23 pips. No tweet tonight. I don't think he's tweeting. But who knows, you know? You never know. But looking at the news and everything right now, there's all just regular news. Nothing crazy. That he is. Tomorrow during the BOJ press conference, that's supposed to be actually early this morning, my time, right around like the 1 a.m., 2 a.m., is supposed to be something. And then you got Australian news tomorrow night, and it's a Japanese bank holiday starting tomorrow, which could be another reason for low volume. NZD USD is not a bad looking buy. What happened to USD JPY? I had it up here. USD JPY has been consolidating for the past 7 hours. This looks like a possible trade here. So if we were to long this right here, we'd have a pretty tight stop loss. Like right there, pretty much. And you'd be looking at pretty much a 1-to-1. 17.3 pips to lose 12.4. I mean, wouldn't be a bad scalp. Just still not enough information, in my opinion, to actually take it. Not enough yet, in my opinion. Not enough, in my opinion, yet. AUD NZD on the hour chart, we'd be looking at something like tight stop loss at 15 pips. All the way to the top, you'd be looking at 32 pips. So like a 1-to-2 ratio on that one. Not that I 100% care about the ratio, but I know a lot of people do, so might as well put some thought into it. GJ, I'm still thinking sell, just because of these the resistance here, but I'm not going to take a loss on that pair again when it's in an uptrend. Just got a new 15-minute candle. We could wait for a retest of the EMA ribbon down here. Like wait for a retest of the EMA right here. And then go. That's certainly a possibility. That would complete the tiniest looking head and shoulders. Or inverse head and shoulders, that is. That would be really the only thing I'd be looking at on that one. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Euro CHF is finally getting some movement here after our buy signal. Our buy signal's there because it meets all the rules, but it's just not moving quite much yet. But the setup is really good looking, to be honest with you. I think we wait the 12 minutes and see what happens here at 8 o'clock. Or as Andrew says, 20. I wouldn't enter anything. We're not in anything. Anurada. I would not enter anything right now. You're in Euro GBP, Jose? It could sell off back down to here for like 11 more pips. I mean, it could really come down to the bottom here too. Like you could have that secondary be 22. Your final zone would be 41 pips. Shorts, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Watch the free streams and watch my YouTube videos. You can learn a lot, but I would definitely make sure you do a lot of research and learning before you jump in. And when you do jump in, you got to get all your feet wet. You can't just half-ass it. That would be my advice. I hope that works out for you, Jose. It's not a bad-looking trade at all. I just wanted to break this. I just wanted to break this right here. If it could break this, you're home free to down there. You know what I mean? But welcome, man. Thanks for joining. Hopefully you subscribe and, you know, hang out with us each night when we trade. The 1 hour on it. Yeah, so do I. It's retesting. Pretty good. Gosh, I gotta stop doing that. The retest looks nice. If you can get a rejection right here on this hour candle, you might be all right there, Jose. And plus, the strategy says it's below, bear breakout. You're just waiting for the bearish fair value gap below the CMA again. You got one right here, though, so it really is not a bad trade at all. From Myanmar, nice. Good to meet you. I have people from all over the world in here. There you go. Jose's been putting in the work. There we go. I like to hear that. It's good. Oh man, there's something about these GJ cells that I've been looking at for the whole week. I mean, the whole week I've been looking at this. Jan, what's up? How are you? CAD JPY, let's take a look here. CAD JPY on the 15-minute. Holy consolidation. You have a bull flag. There's your bull flag, Jan. If it breaks above, you could go. If it breaks below, it could go down. You're looking at that level and this level up here. So that's your possibilities right there. Too soon to tell. You see what I'm saying there? You got some serious consolidation right here. If you can get a break above this, you'll be golden. If you can get a break below this, I think you'll be golden. But key levels to watch are going to be there, and then there's one up here. So those would be, this would be your TP up here. This would be your TP down here. Telling you guys, I think GJ is going to fall off. Yeah, no problem, Jan. Good question. Really good question. It's a good question. I think GJ's getting ready to dump, man. I really do. If I do that one more time. At least for 15 to 17 pips, if not 20. There it is. I think GJ's gonna dump off, man. This resistance is so strong. So strong. But we can't trade a JPY pair going into tonight because of the news. You got the Bank of Japan press conference. It still says tentative, but I don't want to risk that. There's JPY news at 1 a.m. AUD NZD going into the last 5 minutes here. Looking solid. Again, just this fair value gap is such a value. Yeah, JPY. Well, the problem is that we don't know what's going to happen with oil, and they're a major importer of oil. So if oil goes up, they go down, and nobody knows what's going to happen with the Strait yet. So that's the reason that there's not much volatility with JPY pairs, and that everyone's kind of just sitting on their hands. It's strictly that and that only. Even gold's really got nothing going on. You know what I mean? What's up, Samuel? We're looking at AUD NZD right now. We're not in it. We're looking at a couple different pairs, but AUD NZD is one of them. See, we got 3 minutes till we get a new candle, so.
But did you know we print everything you need to...
We'll see what happens going into these next. We got 3 minutes until we get a new candle. I think AUD NZD is the play, to be quite honest with you. I think the bull flag looks nice, bull pennant. I think AUD NZD is the play. But we'll see here. I mean, we're not going to jump into anything right away until we get the confirmation we want. AUD NZD, it's right here. It's right here. The Australian dollar to the New Zealand dollar. It's going to be a good close here. That Euro AUD trade's looking pretty good too. Where was Euro AUD? You sneaky guy. Yeah, look at that. Holy consolidation. Break a structure. Your next, I mean, you're looking at possibly 40 pips to the bottom. Which makes sense because GJ we're not touching yet, but I think it's a sell. I think GJ's a sell. It's at a very, very, very strong resistance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's rejected it several times. I think it's going this way, at least to right here. The 214,900 to 215 area. That's what I'm looking at. I'm not in it. By any means. Not in it. Our new hour on Euro AUD looks nice. It also does on AUD NZD. What are we thinking of that, guys? Euro JPY, we got to sell on the 15-minute. On which pair? There, Landon. On Euro AUD. Well, let's take a look here. I'd probably have my stop loss right above this fair value gap at 27 pips. Take profit down here at, what is that? 37 pips. So I'd have my stop loss. Who, George Bush? No, who went there? I'd have it right above or a little more aggressive and up here, to be honest with you. And make it like an almost 1-to-1. Yeah, you could. But this is the previous level that it could reject off of. Here is rejection level number 1. And 2 would be rejection level number 2. Anything further than this is going to invalidate it. This whole thing right here is no good. No good for sells there. Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that. You could have given me 1,000 guesses and I wouldn't have guessed that. Oh, GBP CAD. Hold on, let's go to the volume here. GBP CAD with a ridiculous amount of volume after a really nice break and retest. Hold on. This key level is going to bother the shit out of me, though. Right here. That level needs to be broken. GBP AUD's got a ton of, same thing. Strong. Man. Euro GBP, man, same thing. Could be a sell. That's the one we talked about earlier. You typically don't see something consolidate like this below a break of structure line and then come back up all the way. If it's gonna consolidate for this long, it's pretty much a continuation play toward down here. You know what I mean? Wow, what a candle. It's hard to deny that candle. On Euro AUD. I'd go tighter SL on this. I'd go like right here. 30 pip SL. I'm giving you guys a lot of trading ideas, but I'm not personally in anything yet. These are all really good trades. I'm just not 100% convinced on some of them. Like some of the continuation plays, they look really good, but they've been on a downtrend for a long time. I don't know why I just can't get off GJ, but something about GJ is telling me that it's going to sell hard. Just don't know yet. Since I talked about it selling almost an hour and a half ago, an hour ago, it's gone for 14. Ooh, those GBP AUD sells look solid. Let's look at the 4-hour here. Let's put a new zone in as well. Let's put a new zone in. I mean, your bottom zone's down here, but let's put it kind of up in this area. Oopsies. Sorry, guys. It's really right there. If we go to the 1 hour, actually stay on the 4. No, we can go on the 1. Your take profit levels are going to be there, there, and down here. If you were to take that, you'd be looking at 15, 36, and 50 to 65 pips toward the downside. And this really needs to be moved, to be quite honest with you, to right here. All right, here's what we're going to do here. Just not a ton of volume, but yeah, Euro AUD, so is GBP AUD. Just pull this up on my Euro AUD and GBP AUD. All right. On Euro AUD here, we're going to see what happens. If it's going to retest. If we see it come and retest this fair value gap, we'll enter. And we're going to scalp this, guys. Not typically something we do on stream, but we'll scalp it on Euro AUD. How many pips we got? 8 pips. I'd really like to see it come back up and test there before we got in on the 1 minute. I'm going to move this over here so you can see what I'm talking about. How many pips are we talking here? Like 1.7 pips away. We could get in this right now. There's the move up that we're looking for. Come up to right here. Just retrace to the fair value gap and we'll sell it. Yep, there we go. Keep retracing. What is this? Euro AUD. What's up, Nene? How you doing? Everything's going alright, man. I hope you're doing well. We're going to do a 13 pip stop loss. It's so tight. It's so tight. Yeah, because anything above that, the max I would want is like a 30 pip stop loss there, because that would be the top of the next retracement that we had. Yeah, it's just been a rough couple weeks trading, but we could scalp this down right here. I don't like what's happening on the 1 minute. Again, we talked about it coming up and rejecting this, but you just caught a fair value gap right there. You just caught 2 fair value gaps right there. We got 1 minute until we got a new 15. And that's why you don't enter right away there, folks. Because of that stuff. You do not want to get... You do not want to get faked out. All right, we might do something with this, though. We might go for a real quick scalp on this. Same with GBP AUD. There's a really good possibility here. All right, let's sell Euro AUD, guys. I'm gonna sell Euro AUD, I think. Hold on. Yeah, I'm selling it. Selling Euro AUD, guys. $1.63261. 1.63261. It's only 30 pips, I think.
You might think you need a team.
Hold on. $24 pips. All right. Where did I get in at? 1.62990. 2. $1.62990. It's a scalp, so I'm using a lot of lots. It's a scalp. Finish typing out these TPs real quick. 1.62900. 62900. 1.62781. 62781. And 1.62655. 1.62655. No TP4 on this one. I'm gonna go to VIP signals. Edit message. Oh, what did I just do? All right, we're in trade. We are in a trade, guys. We're in sells on Euro AUD. All right, let's see what happens here. We're going for a quick scalp here, guys. We're going for like a quick 10 pips. Quick 8 to 10 pips. It could go the whole way too. Don't get me wrong. Like the hour chart, every other chart also looks good to go the distance. You know what I mean? They look good to go the distance. I'm just telling you what I think. It's right here. Here, let me just type it out for you guys. Let's see. You know what? Stop loss is 1.63246. Keep watching that 1 minute. There we go. Come on, break the low. We got the retest of the EMA ribbon on the 1 minute. There we go. We broke the low. Should be getting a bunch of movement right here. Close bearish, close below. All right, let's see the drop off now. About to get a new 5-minute candle here too. But it's good. We had consolidation at the EMA ribbon right here, where it rejected it and rejected this fair value gap. So we should see this come down. We should see this come down here. And again, it's a scalp, guys, so I'm using a higher lot size going for less pips. However, I will point out, it does still look good on the higher time frames. The higher time frames still look really good for this to come down to the bottom of the zone. And our stop loss is only 25 pips. It's a very tight stop loss. It's a very tight stop loss. And this is what the 1 minute, watching the 1 minute is like. We typically do not trade on this time frame. I mean, the system works the same on this time frame, but typically just don't trade it like that. But with as little movement as we've been getting in these markets, I'm sick of waiting 15 hours in a trade. So we're just going to replicate the same system on the smaller time frame. That ain't a good candle. Okay, so the 5 may retest the EMA ribbon. What do we got? Let's go to the... GBP AUD is doing the same thing. Yeah, Samuel, here I'll give you the best advice about that is use this. Samuel, which stream are you on? Use this. It's a position size calculator. You type in how much you want to risk, the pair, the entry price, the stop loss, and press calculate, and it'll tell you everything. All right, there's our new 5-minute and our new 15-minute. 15-minute closed bearish. It's a good sign. Yeah, come up and create your wick and then drop back down. Just trying on this 1 minute here. What, the 1 minute will make your heart race. And we're only holding 2 pips. There you go. There we go. Good 1 minute candle there. Created a fair value gap. That almost just got blown out. Another sell signal. 4 sell signals in a row there on the 1 minute. Granted, it's the 1 minute, so it's not going to be as accurate, but it's the overarching theme here. Even the 15's dropping. The 1's dropping back down. The 4's dropping down. Don't want to hold into the 4. Stuck in between 2 fair value gaps. Stuck right here and right here. Right in this zone. What's up, Denisius? I can sense some sarcasm in that. You call it the cloud? With the cloud that looms above the candles? Is that what you mean? Here you go, Andrew. Just consolidate below this fucking ribbon. Should get a new candle any second now. Yep, there you go. Ichimoku cloud. It's fucking moving all right. How long have you been holding this trade? 21 minutes. Don't want to see that. Take it out. What, the Ichimoku cloud? Alright, nice little retest on this ribbon, and then it's going to drop. Might enter another position. How many pips in drawdown are we? 4 pips. 4 total pips. All right, let's see here. Drop it like it's hot. We're holding literally 2 pips in 2 pips negative. 2 whole pips. Yeah, TP's is 62900. 62900. 1.62900. You're good. Same thing. Yeah, exactly what you had. It's fine. 0.001 of a pip isn't going to make a difference. Yeah, the problem, not the problem, it just comes with trading an account this large, is that my commission on this trade is $280. It's not a problem, it just comes with the territory. There we go. Okay, let's move in profit. There we go, guys. Boy, these 1-minute candles are just stressful to watch. I normally don't do these. Normally don't do the 1-minute candles, but it's kind of fun. Give it to us. Give it to us. You know you want to. Even the 15 dropped off hard. The 5 closed bearish. Rejected the EMA perfectly on the 5 there. Really, really good break of structure and retest of the EMA ribbon right there. Yeah, quick run down to 60 would be great. Still going to watch this one. Oop. I didn't mean to do that. It actually makes the trade a lot less boring. Trading on the 1. 15-minute, 15-minute analysis. Entry on the 5 or the 1. Whew. Yeah, I agree. It looks like it's going to. Trying to, at least. Only on 1 minute, huh? The overall trend, I feel, is easier to see on the higher time frames, like the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 15-minute. Easier to see, but that's the way you got to do it. Nice rejection there. Nice rejection on the 1 there. Keep rejecting. Boom. There's a drop we wanted to see. Now go. We don't need another retracement. We got enough. Yep, and he gave it to us. Another fucking retracement. We got 7 seconds. Close this candle bearish. Yeah, that's what I'm going for too. If we just get to TP1, I'll be happy. This TP1 will be like 8-9 pips. That'll be some good money. Off a 40 lot scalp. Oh shit, I'm in on my small account too. Nice. Come on, you 1 minute. About to get a new 15-minute too here. And is going to close bearish, which is nice. Just have this like subliminal zone right here that we haven't been able to break through. Just right there. All right, we're at entry. Whew. Run it down. Let's go. Run it down. Run it down, baby. Fuck. Massive wicks on the 1 minute there. My goodness. What a wick. It wants to sell. Even got a fair value gap on the 5 if it doesn't get taken out right now. Yeah, seriously. As I just said that, as it doesn't get taken out, gets taken out. Gotta have some real stomach to trade the 1, man. Gotta have some real stomach to trade the 1. Let's go put some profit. Yeah, luckily I got a mouse. 1x to close out both positions. That's all you need. How long have you been holding this thing? $31 minutes. Okay. Nah, I don't really run. You know what though? Here's the thing, and I told everybody I don't, and it's true I don't. However, if Forex doesn't pick up in terms of movement, like the past 3 months, the movement has been so trash. I might move over. Not solely, but I might start dabbling in it again. It's just been so brutal because of this war to trade foreign exchange right now. But from what Andrew's saying, it's been the same over at NQ. All right, how many red candle wicks do we need before this thing just drops its panties? Like, how many do we need? Nice. Big close there. Thiruk, what's up, man? Thiruko Maran. I just go Thiruk, man. What's up, man? How you been? Good to see you back. All right, let's break these lows, guys. Buy a drink first. Buy a drink first. You're funny. You know what? That comment deserves a clap. That was a good one there, Landon. This area is giving us some tension right here. Just this area right here. Is giving us a little bit of issues. We're going to have a lot of minute movement going into this 9 o'clock hour. Push, baby, push. What's this 1 hour look like? What's this 4 hour look like? I just don't want to have to hold the when it comes up and creates a wick on the 4 hour. No, I'm not changing my name again. That's why I said stick with trading with Matt. Well, that was a long pause on the 1 minute there. We haven't seen a pause like this in a while. They're fighting. Buyers and sellers are fighting. Give us one more good push. Give us one more good push. It's gonna retrace that fucking wick, isn't it? Break this right here. Just break that. Do I need to draw it for it to break it? Yeah, I agree. I want to get out before this new hour candle. Whoa, that was some movement. Go. Oh, nice. Let's go. I'm out. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Hit TP1. One of my positions closed. Go, go, go. Go. Did anybody just see that? I'm out in full. I'm out in full. Whew. I'll rebuy in later if it comes back up on that 4 hour. I'm out in full. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let's take a look here. Trades. Account history. Nice. That's $1,500. That was $1,500. Should I take my small one? Probably closed too. Yep. There you go. TP1, guys. There's TP1. Copy image. Oh, thanks, Calvin. It was a nice drop off on the candle there. That's why I got out before the 4 hour though, and I'll tell you why, guys, because in the next 5 minutes, this 4 hour candle is going to come up and create a wick somewhere. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. So, like, I would wait on this 4 hour candle. I would wait to re-enter somewhere around this yellow line. Somewhere around this yellow line on the 4 hour, it's going to come up and retrace. It may only come up to here, but this area right here is where it's going to somewhat come up, create a new wick, and then your body of your candle should be back down this way. That was the ugliest candle ever. I'm sorry. I'll tell you what, guys, that 1 minute got my heart racing there. Thanks, Kermit. That's a good stream, guys. That's a good stream. It only took us, what? How long was it? Ooh, good consolidation. It only took us, let's see here. We got in right there. It took us 40 minutes. 40 minutes to make 1,500. I'll take that all day. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. And we will end this how we always do. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. It feels good to get a win live again. It's been a while. But the system works, guys. It's just been a weird market. But the system works. It's a good win. And this is going to continue to sell off, in my opinion. Thank you, guys. Andrew, Kermit, Calvin, Jan, Denisis, Adele, Nightbot, Landon. Everybody watching, I appreciate you guys. Samuel, everybody watching, I appreciate it, guys. Have a good night. If you want to re-enter this on the 4-hour when it comes back up to near this yellow line or a little higher, more than welcome to, but I think that's it for me for the night. Thank you guys for watching again. I really appreciate it. And we will see you tomorrow. Good trade, guys.